Greetings, Facebook and YouTube fish lovers. I got a little surprise a few days ago. You're gonna see them moving around a bit in here, but you gotta look carefully. You might see something moving. That was from my swordtail, or one of the guppies. I'm thinking it's swordtails, but yeah, as you can kind of see, there's babies, new ones. Yep, I got baby swordtail or guppy or cross, whatever it is. I don't know if they're cross, but I got babies, more of them. CJ's fish room breeding through the 2018. You can see I put some in here too, with my little corys that are growing nicely. You can see there's a lot of them. Water's a little murky, but that happens, you know. You can see I have a whole shoal of corys. This is like my little cory army. I've fed them very well, and they're growing nicely, enjoying a little bit of crush pellet. You can see I'm doing great with them. The little baby fry in there, other than cory, like the guppy slash swordtail, are doing great. It's just a great time for them. I also have some I put in my bottom tank and another tank. Yeah, great time for great things. Yeah, there's a lot of fish in here. There's plenty of corys, corydoras. And I'll give you guys a tour. That tank is starting to cycle. It's a little tank that I got for a little friend. And this is her tank, because I ended up giving one of my tanks to a friend's granddaughter. And this is her tank. Her little fishies that she chews out and she loves. Yeah. Sadly, probably some didn't make it, some did, you know. It's just one of the things you do, you know. She didn't learn about how to feed them correctly, and yeah. There's a lot of mess on the bottom. Little kids that are 7 years old sometimes are a little too anxious about feeding their fishies. Want to make sure that they're doing great and everything. That's the aftermath. You know, they get a little too excited around fish, but they love them all the same. You can see that there's a lot of great fish in here. Female zebra danio, some guppies, you know, some leer tails, a couple types of corydora. You know, little girls get excited. What can I say? They're very excited at times. They have little fishies that they're like, oh my god, I don't want them to starve. Yeah, toss a shitload of food in there, you know. I didn't feed them for a few days so they could eat what they could. I'm gonna scoop out whatever is left. My other tank, main one, they're doing great. You know, my corys are very happy, very prosperous. You know, you can't really complain. My own mollies, I'm still waiting on some babies from them. You know, they're going great. So are my guppies. I moved some from a tank to this one because my friend's granddaughter practically cleared me out a bit. So I had like 3 or 4 guppies. So I'm gonna probably start over with some of those. I got 3 swordtails still. You know, my female had her babies. She's doing a lot better, feeling happier, a lot less bloated with babies. My zebra male in there, he's kind of like, where'd my girl go? Where'd my girl go? You know, my other corys are having a blast. They're like surviving. My peppards are doing amazing. They're just like chilling, you know, doing their thing. They like to hide. My pandas are absolutely happy. And I still have my 2 Bay that I love to death because they're just adorable. And I still have my other baby in there, my little guy that's like these ones, the Julies. Yeah, they're doing great too. Eventually I'm going to expand my own breeding setup and start actually slowly trying to make like a second or more tank. Just working on all this. This is CJ's fish room on a Thursday. Enjoying the fun. There's my female. She's hanging out here in like my baby tank part. More or less my little breeder box made of mesh. A little better than the plastic ones in a way. I have one of those, but you know, I like to use this one because it has free flow and it's not as scary for them in a way, and it gives her some peace so she can do her thing. And it also keeps the flow, and it feels more like it's not actually too enclosed. And I got these cute guys. I love them. You can see they're very frisky and want to make more babies. Yeah. Definitely fun to see. But I love these little guys here. These little sturbays. They're fun. Love all my fish. They're just very good breadwinners, you know, when it comes to breeding and everything. And I have these little plants. These are Java fern. I have a bunch of them. I've actually created some tied to stone, some that are like free flowing. I use them in most of my tanks. Java ferns are actually a really great plant to use in tanks. And you can see I use them in a lot of my tanks with like all my babies and stuff. And you can see I have a lot of babies. There are some in the back, some in the front, some hanging around places. You can see I'm a very good breeder.